Okay, Tanya, I'm going to try and show you how to turn your work. Hopefully you can see this well enough. It's hard with the camera to get the focus in. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to start with a chain of 10. So, I'll do that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, there's my chain of 10. Now, because I want to do 10 stitches, I need to add one more to the chain, skip that chain, and go into the second one from the hook to do my first single crochet. So there's 1. Okay, now I'll do my 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, oops, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, there's my 10. Now, in order to turn it, since we're doing single crochets, you do one chain at the end, and then you turn your work around, just like you're turning a page in a book. Turn your work around, and you'll see when you look at it, okay, see the chain that is right here, that's the one that we just did, that loop right there, and then this right here, this is your stitch. You see that? That's your last stitch that you did. So you put your hook through these top 2 loops on the last single crochet that you did. Yarn over and pull it up to where you got 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through both loops, and there's your first single crochet once you've turned your work. And see, if you look at it head on again, see the chain going down there, see the what looks like your chain stitch, it's the top of your single crochets. So your next one, you're going to put it through the 2 loops on your next stitch, and pull a loop through, and that's your next single crochet. And go to the next one through 2 loops, those 2, pull it through. And that's 3 of them, and I'm going to count and go to the end. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I do recommend that you count a lot when you're first starting, because you'll be apt to skip stitches and stuff. Okay, now I'm on my 10th stitch, and see how odd this very last piece looks. But if you turn it to the side again, you can see, move that so you can see it, there are 2 loops there, so that's my last stitch. Put my needle underneath those 2 loops and pull that through, and that's my 10th stitch. So there's 10. Okay, now to turn it, we do the same thing again. Chain 1, turn, skip the chain that you just did, put your needle through the 2 loops, yarn over and pull it through, and then pull through both loops, and you've got your first single crochet. Under the 2 of the previous stitch, pull through a single crochet under the 2, and do that for 10. Once you start getting used to what it looks like, you'll see you don't even have to look at the 2. You can start looking at it from this side, and you can see there's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole, there's a hole, and there's a hole. That's where you're putting your hook, in each of those holes. So we're now on to the next one. When you put it in that hole, it grabs the 2 loops from the top. And see, here we are on our 10th stitch again, and see there's 1 hole left, so Put that through the hole and pull it through. Okay, now it's time to turn one more time. So you chain 1 and turn. Now, when you're looking at it, I bet you can even see the first hole where it goes, can't you? See that right there? That hole? That's where you start. Right in there. And there's 1, 2, 3. Oops. See me following into the holes? 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10. And that's how you turn your work. Now if you want to tie off, if you want to stop, you're done with your work, what you do is you do 1 chain at the end and take your scissors and cut your thread, and then you just pull this loop all the way out and snug it down, and it puts a knot at the end. And there you go. Now, not for nothing, but it could be a halter top. Easy enough on a little doll. Just by looping it around and sewing it right on. You could make it even longer than that and make a skirt. You can see how that would work also. See that? If you wanted a shirt that would have sleeves, you could do the same thing. Now let me show you this. Okay, let's pretend this is the body of it. You want to put a sleeve on it. Let's just do 1, 2 chain, okay? 2 chain. 1 more chain because I want to have 2 single crochet row here. So I'm going to go 1, 2, chain 1 and turn. 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 1, 2, chain 1, turn. 1, 2. Okay, now you would be measuring this to match your doll, and you'll see what I'm talking about when I get done here. Do 1 chain and cut my thread, cut my yarn, pull that through. Now I know that doesn't look like much, but you have this right here, and you've decided you're going to make it into a little shirt. Then you take this piece here and you sew it onto there, and you fold that down, and there's 1 sleeve. I don't know if you can see that. This is how you construct clothes out of crochet. When you can do lots with just a single crochet. Let's see, if I was making this, I'd make another one just like this, and I'd put it right over here, and then that would be the basis of my little tank top, which would fold over for my doll. Anyways, hopefully the video helps a little bit, and I'll talk to you later, and I'll still see if I can find you a decent pattern, something simple. Okay, bye.